Oh, hi folks, I'm Mark and this is my boat Sea Life. Say hello to Sea Life. There she is. And we're sailing from St. Martin in the Caribbean to Manhattan, New York City. That's about 1,500 nautical miles, that's about 3,000 kilometres. And we're halfway into it. We're on day 6 today, or is it day 7? What day is it? Oh, well, we're about halfway through. It's a 36 egg passage. I bought three dozen eggs. I ate 3 eggs per breakfast, so we've got to be in by mid next week or I start starving. That'll be terrible. The weather is, you have a look at it, looks quite lovely, doesn't it? Large squall down there, but it is going the other direction, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's go downstairs and have a little bit of a look. Oh, we do have a big storm coming up in the next few days in that direction in front of us, between Cape Hatteras and New York City. And as you'll probably know, Cape Hatteras is one of the worst places to be stuck in a storm. Okay, here's the galley. You can see that the dishes haven't been done yet. I'm waiting for the maid. Which maid? The mermaid. Oh, okay, yes, hideous. Here's the other part of the galley. Depending on what tack you're on, all of the stuff goes down that direction, or when we tack, it all comes up here, but who cares? This is the important stuff. This is the solar charge controller here. It's showing we're making 4.5 amps, 5.5 amps, which is good because it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Up here, this battery monitor shows that we're getting 76 amp hours down off a 500 amp hour battery bank. So that's not too bad for 8 in the morning either. Here is the saloon, or the Americans call this the salon. There you go with the logbook, hoping to be written in. It's got Buckley's. There's the freezer down there, the Dometic portable freezer. And those 2 books there, this is very seaman-like. That is to stop on the other tack, the freezer sliding into the wall over there. I thought it was a great, easy way of doing things. Okay, now down here is my bank of torches. I have a few torches there because whenever I use one, I of course forget where it is when I turn it off because it's all dark again. So I need them all in one spot. This is our breakage for the passage, the only thing we're broken. It's a block, but it's a cheap block. It's only the plastic which is broken off, so the structural integrity is still in the steel, so we won't toss that. Could be useful in an emergency. There's our 2 timers. If I need to have a sleep, set those 2 off and they'll wake me up, both of them. There's the Iridium satellite phone. Now the Iridium satellite phone works, there's a satellite there, this is the iPad, and it's showing you where the satellite is at the moment. So when that's just gone down under the horizon line. So when it's up, I'll get all my bars on the Iridium satellite phone and I can download weather. What else we got on here? Lubricant! Zipper lubricant! That could come in handy in New York. Now here is this is the nav station, and here is this is where the boat is. Sorry, video on computers is never good. We're in the centre of the 2 concentric circles. Each one is 10 nautical miles. If any other ship was anywhere in this area, we'd know about it by a system called AIS, Automatic Identification System for Shipping, and it would tell me how far away they are from me, and it would also show them how long they've got to avoid me. Now, with the satellite, it gives me weather information, so here's the weather information at the moment, the way that you would see it from the satellite data. So I can tell, there we are in the middle there, so I can tell where all the winds coming from this direction at the moment like that. Do you think I can be a weatherman? Yeah, right. Now in a couple of days' time, I was telling you there's going to be a storm, so let's just show you what we've got there. So there's Cape Hatteras, very dangerous area, you already know that, don't you? And New York's up there. Storms in between New York and Cape Hatteras can be very bad. So we're going to stop in this blue line here and not go over that until Thursday next week when the winds drop down. And then as the storm comes across here, the wind veers from there around to there. And so on the back of the storm we're going to rush in really quickly, because the storm moves all the way out, then there's no wind here at all. So we've got to really plan and work that one out as best we can. Oh, what else we got? I was just going to show you that I do have a grab bag. Most people think that I'm a useless sailor because I don't give a stuff about anything, but I do. Here's my grab bag. There's your flare gun for shooting at customs and coast guard and all that sort of mob. There's 2 EPIRBs in there. What did I drop there? Oh, this is the AIS. This is the personal AIS tracker, so that when you're at sea, floating in the water, they can find you. So 2 EPIRBs, 1 AIS tracker, couple of strobes in there, bit of water. Oh, in this bag here, there's a wetsuit and some more water as well in case I need it. Oh, notice the water thing is not filled up to the top, because if it's filled up to the top, it might not float very well for you, so you might sink. You might be holding on to it, and down you go to the bottom of the sea, Davy Jones Walker and all that. Anyway, it's actually looking very nice, going about 8 to 12 knots, just beautiful. Right, so I shall sail on and just hope with me that we miss that storm or do the right thing and all that sort of stuff. Okay, see you later on.